Several years ago, the Royal Bank of Scotland sent an offer for a gold MasterCard to Monty Slater. The card came with a $20,000 credit limit. Quite impressive for his first credit card, particularly when you consider the fact that Monty is a dog. Raymond, his owner, thought about using the card for some of Monty's favorite treats, but reconsidered, recognizing that his pup was not in a position to pay the balance when it came due, and that might negatively affect Monty's credit rating. While this is a funny story, it represents a sobering truth. We live in a world that encourages us to live beyond our means. We are enticed to have it now and pay for it later, as opposed to saving and being good stewards of our God-given resources. We are all caught in that struggle, one way or another. No one is exempt, myself included. This past July, in a sermon called Barn Building Fools, I told you about cleaning out my closet and discovering, to my horror, that I had not one, but 5 black suit jackets. I shared with you my own shame at having so many jackets because, of course, no one really needs more than one black suit jacket. And there I was with 5 of them. Why did I have so many black jackets? Well, for starters, since I didn't need the jackets, somewhere along the way I decided that I wanted them. I decided I wanted them in the store or online. As I looked at them, I was enticed by the sale price, or the fact that one was short-sleeved, another was medium-sleeved, or another had a particular kind of collar or pocket that I liked. And before I knew it, I had my credit card out, and I was purchasing those jackets and putting them in my closet, even though I didn't really need them. I share this story with you to illustrate that we are a people who love stuff. We love gadgets, all the newest makes and models that come on the market. We want to replace our cars when they're only a few years old. We look into our closets overflowing with clothes and say we have nothing to wear because we want the newest fashion trends. We wrestle with these things. We wrestle with them. Looking into the matter more deeply, the truth is that part of what we wrestle with is something called the American dream. In our nation's history, we have had some lofty dreams. Our founders had a dream of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. There was also a dream of freedom and new beginnings so beautifully expressed in the inscription on the inside pedestal of the Statue of Liberty: "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free." There was also the dream of equality and justice conveyed in Dr. King's famous "I Have a Dream" speech. These are all lofty, wonderful dreams, but generally they are not what people mean when they talk about the American dream. For most people, the American dream has to do with a subconscious desire for achieving success and satisfying the desire for material possessions. It is the opportunity to pursue more than what we have, to gain more than what we own, and to meet success. And we tend to measure our success. We tend to measure our success by the stuff we possess. The love of money and the things money can buy is a primary or secondary motive behind most of what we Americans do. We want to consume, acquire, and buy our way to happiness, and we want it now. This is what the American dream has come to mean, and in the past few years especially, this dream has turned into a nightmare. Just how the dream became a nightmare can be explained by two distinct illnesses that impact us both socially and spiritually. The first illness is known as affluenza. Affluenza. Not to be confused with the things that you hear on the radio or on the television. Affluenza is the constant need for more, bigger, and better stuff, as well as the effect that this need has on us. It is the desire to acquire, and most of us have been infected by this virus to some degree. Consider the fact that we are bombarded daily by advertisements where people are paid thousands, even millions of dollars to convince us that we need something else. And they're good at it. They're very, very good at it. Their voices whisper in our heads, fueling something that's already inside us, and we find ourselves thinking, that's right, I do need this. I invite you right now just to take a moment to think of something that you're hoping to buy. Maybe a new computer, or a kitchen upgrade, new furniture, maybe a car. I'm not saying that you can't buy these things, but I think we all sense that continuing fueling of our desire for more. Consider these sobering facts. In 1973, the average American home was 1,660 square feet, compared to 2004, when the average home was 2,400 square feet. And despite all the extra space, many of us have so much stuff that we have to rent storage units to store it all. Today there is an estimated 1.9 billion square feet of storage space in America. 1.9 billion square feet, that's a lot of square feet. Affluenza, the constant need for more, bigger, better stuff. It's one of the illnesses we suffer from.